Alright guys, hey now. So today's video I have a cool little box. It's sort of an unboxing slash how-to video. I'm going to show you how to use what's in here to make something like this, just any Fanatec wheel really, work on pretty much any other wheelbase. It's really simple. So I ordered this from SRM, which is Sim Racing Machines, which some of you guys may have heard of. If I can figure out how to open the damn thing. This is a one-man operation, and I've ordered parts from him before to use different wheels with the Fanatec base. So it comes packed. There's a little thank you note. Well, this is actually an invoice. Get some stickers. Get a card. So the guy you want to talk to is Simon. So if you guys are over in Europe, that's his number. You can probably scan that little QR right there. Or you can find him if you just search SRM or Sim Racing Machines or anything like that. You should be able to find him pretty easily. So this is what I got. Comes in a nice little box. Oh, it comes with a little wrench already. Nice little jewelry bag of sorts. All the hardware you're going to need. Little Allen key. All that stuff. And inside is where the magic happens. So you're going to get your USB cable. You're going to get this adapter. So this just looks like any other sort of extension or anything like that. Got the nice SRM screen printed on there. So this is going to be to hook onto your Fanatec wheel. And this guy here, I don't want to post this, so I'm going to cut it. This guy here is what's going to convert the wheel to USB. So all the pins that are on the Fanatec wheels, I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Hopefully you can. All the pins that are on the wheel are going to touch here, and then you're going to plug in your USB down there. So I haven't done one of these before. What I do have is a different piece from them guys. This is also from SRM, but what this is the wheelbase side. So this is for a DD1 when I was temporarily using it for my Grid MPX wheel, because I didn't want to use their, obviously I have a Grid MPX, I don't want to use the Fanatec wheels. So what you do is you take the QR off of the DD1 or DD2 for this adapter and take it out, unplug it, plug this guy in, twirl it back in, clamp it down like a regular QR, and then it's got a 70mm bolt pattern on the front there. You can bolt literally any wheel you want straight onto your DD1 or DD2. And the circuit board in here tricks the DD1 to thinking it has a Fanatec wheel, so all your force feedback and everything still works. This would be the other side. This is going to be the wheel side. So what we're going to do is get this crappy little QR off. If I have the right size. Yep. So this quick release, I bought this wheel, and I've told this story before on my streams. I've literally used it for 20 minutes. I did one race with it just to see how it feels to use a round wheel. I had to turn the force. Alright, so now that I have the QR off, you can see the pins very clearly, what I was talking about. And this piece is just going to sit right on top of these pins. And it's going to fool this wheel into thinking it's connected to a Fanatec base, so everything's going to work. Um, this wheel is just going to be temporary for now. I just want to make sure all this is going to work as planned. The whole reason for this is I have the endurance module coming, you know, the big button box, and also a pair of the APM shifters. I bought those off of a buddy of mine, and I'm just going to put a generic round $50 Amazon wheel on this, just so I can use a round wheel if I need to on my Asetek Invicta base. So right now, I'm still waiting for that stuff to come in the mail, so just wanted to show you guys how this works. So on this particular wheel, you're going to need to take these 4 little screws out that are right in the front. Hopefully you guys can see that. And let's see which Allen key this is going to be. I ordered this, I think, on Thursday, Wednesday of last week, and said it, you know, he was going to ship it the next day, which I think he shipped it out on Friday, and it's here today, which is Thursday. So it took less than a week to get here. So the guy, he's really on top of his game. So what we're going to do is just slip this guy on. So that's that. It's nice and sitting there snug. And then you're going to put one, I guess, these screws back. Really should have looked at the instructions again. So you're going to take these 4 screws out. Never mind. They come with new, longer ones. So you're going to put these in and just get them started, not tighten them, so you can still move this around a bit. Not sure if you guys can hear that or not, but my dog is dreaming right now. If you hear a noise, it's my dog. He barks in his sleep because he's weird. Alright, so once you get this guy put on here, it comes with 4 of these longer screws. I'm just going to slide these in here. This is what this little screwdriver is for that they bring you. And you're just going to snug down one of them so it's not going to move. And then what you want to do is place this piece on instead of the QR, and it'll slide right down in there just like the QR. They even bring screws. You guys will never be able to see that in a million years, but inside there is the USB. So there are two finger screws here. Loosen them out. I don't know if you see this here. 2 finger screws to loosen that down. So what you're going to do is take your USB and finagle it in. Maybe I'll take that all the way out, it'd be easier. Yeah, I loosened it up a bunch. Just finagle it until get it to line up good. Get that to plug in. They did say you're gonna have to fumble around a bit so you can get it to plug. That's why you don't tighten this board down all the way at first. Alright, so that's in. And you just tighten these thumb screws down so that the USB doesn't unplug. Then you can tighten these 4 screws down. I didn't read, but I'm sure it's going to say something like, you know, don't tighten this like you're the Hulk. Just snug them in. Because there's no stress at all on this piece. So that should be it. All right, so just want to show you guys for reference. This is what my Grid MPX looks like. It's got the 70 mil spacer already built onto the wheel. And then I have the 200 mil extension, which this is for the Asetek Invicta. You see those pins down here, this little board, this is what makes contact with the Asetek Invicta base. Lets the base know that there's a wheel on it. So here's the Fanatec wheel. It's got that extension with the board inside. And then there's a USB that goes inside. I have it inside this tube here, this extension, and it's connected in here. So basically this is all contained, just this one little wire is coming out. And then the same plugs and everything are down there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over to the rig, plug this in, hopefully everything works. Alright guys, so here we are at my rig, and I have not plugged this in yet. I wanted to plug it in with you guys so we can see if it works together. So now, this doesn't have any LEDs or anything like that. So the only way we're going to know if it works is to try it. It's very weird having a round wheel on my rig. I've always just had a formula style wheel. So we're just going to jump on Valencia. And right away you can see it lit up. It's in neutral, so that's good. Let's just get a setup on here real fast. So it's a fast track right now. And I'm in my flip-flop, so with Invicta pedals. So this probably won't end very well. But let's just see if this works. And I have no shift. Because I haven't mapped anything. That's why. So let's go into options. Let's go into controls. So there's a shift down. There's a shift up. That's really all we need right now. So everything looks like it's working. go for a drive. I don't even have a pit limiter button because I have that mapped on my Invicta. And there you go, guys. Took about 5 minutes to take the wheel apart, put all the pieces together. Another 5 minutes to get it onto the wheel, onto the extension. This feels so weird. Can't brake nearly as hard as I need to in these flip-flops. Please don't judge my driving. This is so weird. I don't know if I mean, if you're on a budget, I'd say get this WRC wheel. But the shifters are absolutely crap. I'm used to the ones on the MPX, and these are not magnetic shifters. I think it's just a spring in there. But yeah, you can even see that it's reading out here which gear I'm in, my speed. It's even got the little light working up on the top. If you guys can see that, it's changing colors when I need to shift. In case you guys don't have a DDU or rev light or anything. So everything seems to be working perfect. Alright guys, so I hope you found this video helpful. Again, this is what it looks like, and if you're using an Asetek base with this QR system, everything tucks right up in here. I probably would advise getting a smaller HDMI cable, one that doesn't have all the wines in it and everything, stuff in there. But I mean, if you don't have one, it works perfectly fine. So you can put any Fanatec wheel onto your Asetek or your SemiCube, or you know, whatever you have. Moza, doesn't really matter, anything that's USB controlled, because this USB cord, if you don't have this kind of a system, it's going to go directly into your PC. So you can use anything. But yeah, this little device down here is pretty brilliant. Yeah, he comes up with some cool stuff. So you start off with this cheap plastic piece of junk, and there's actually spider web. It's been sitting so long, there's a spider web. But yeah, maybe I'll wind up using this for a little bit until the rest of the parts come when I'm playing AMS2 or anything else that I need a round wheel for. So hopefully you guys found this helpful. If you did, please consider subscribing, like the video. I stream daily. Yeah, also I'll leave a link for my Discord in the comments below, and yeah, join up and join us on track on ACC or AMS2. So until next time, I'll see you guys.